Hi there, thank you so much for joining me. This is Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this super cute little double K-cup caddy that uses items from the Tea Room suite with Stampin' Up! And I love how this looks. I originally got this idea from Lori Techler. I tweaked the measurements slightly. I made it a little bit shallower, and then I did something slightly different on how to put the sides together. But this is so cute, and what a great idea for a teacher gift or a gift for a friend. So if you'd like to see how to make this, keep on watching. First, we're going to start with a piece of rich razzleberry cardstock that measures 7 inches by 9 inches. And along the 7-inch side, we're going to score this at 1.5 and 5.5. And then along the 7-inch side, we're going to score this at 3, 5, 6.5, and 8.5. And then I'm also going to make short score lines at 1.5 inches, stopping at this horizontal score line. So 1.5, then I'm just going to flip the cardstock and do another score line at 1.5, stopping at that horizontal score line. All right. Next, I'm going to fold and burnish on all the score lines that go all the way across the paper. You don't need to fold and burnish on those little 1.5-inch score lines. All right, now let me show you a quick template. So as you can see, here are our short 1.5-inch score lines. And then we are going to cut away in the 4 corners. So we've got these 2 smaller rectangle corners. We're going to cut those away. And then these 2 square corners, we're going to cut those away. And while I cut these rectangle corners away, I also notched in this tab just slightly. Cut those at a little bit of an angle. And those short score lines we created were really just to give us cutting marks. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is cut up each of these vertical score lines, stopping at the horizontal score line. And I'm going to do that on both sides. So we've basically created these 4 tabs here. That's going to help us put our box together. Now, these tabs that are closest to the little 1/2-inch strip, we're going to leave those alone because that's what we're going to glue the designer series paper to. But the other 3 tabs on both sides, I'm going to come in and just notch those in slightly, cutting them at an angle, and that's going to help our box go together nicely. Okay, now all that cutting is done. So again, we removed those 4 outside corner pieces. Cut up each of these vertical score lines, stopping at the horizontal score line, and then we notched in these 3 tabs. We left the tabs closest to the 1/2-inch strip alone. Okay, super easy. Now, the next thing we want to do is to put in our circle punch outs for the K-cups. And the easiest way to do that is to take some scrap paper. I'm using the 1 3/4-inch circle punch, so I'll cut out 2 circles, and I'm just going to grab some adhesive. And these punch outs, we want those to be in this panel closest to the 1/2-inch section. And I'm going to go ahead and center these on 3 sides. So there's going to be about 1/8 of an inch to the score lines. And I'm just centering on the 3. Let me hold that up closer so you can see that. I centered it on these 3 sides. And there's, again, about 1/8 of an inch. I'll do the same thing with the other piece. So again, we centered those. Now there's about 1/4 of an inch gap between the 2 circles, and that's by design, the way the K-cups are going to sit in there. And by adding those pieces, now I can bring in the 1 3/4-inch circle punch, and those pieces are going to show me right where I need to punch. It's a much easier way to get those punches centered. There we go. All right, so those went right where we wanted them to go. Next, I'm going to go ahead and adhere our designer series paper. Now on the template, which I will include on my detailed blog post, I made notes of where the DSP goes, but I also put little arrows so you knew which direction the pattern needs to go if you have a directional designer series paper. So I'm going to use from our Tea Room Specialty Designer Series paper. I have 2 pieces that measure 1 7/8 by 1 3/8. And then I have 1 piece that measures 3 7/8 by 1 3/8. So let's start with the smaller pieces. We're going to glue those to the tabs that are closest to the circle punch outs, and I want the DSP direction to go this way. So I'm going to glue them this way and this way, as noted here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. And then this longer piece, we want the direction to go this way. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that one down. Okay, now I've got one more piece. This is very vanilla cardstock that measures 1 3/8 by 3 7/8. This is going to be the piece that we stamp our sentiment on. And I'm going to do some corner rounding punches first. This is the detailed trio punch. So I want to go ahead and round the corners, round the top 2 corners of this piece, because that's going to go up here. And I also want to round these top 2 corners. All right, there we go. So now let's go ahead and stamp on this first. I taught this project during my in-person class, and so I already had this set up on the Stamparatus. So we're going to go ahead and line this up here in the corner, and then I'm going to use rich razzleberry ink. And then we'll go ahead and glue that down. Now this is going on the side of the paper that doesn't have the designer series paper, because this is actually going to fold up like so. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. Okay, so now it's time to put together our K-Cup Caddy. I'm going to take a piece of tear and tape adhesive, and I'm going to run that along our little 1/2 inch section here. And I've got the tear and tape going right up to the score line. And then what I'm going to do is remove that tear and tape backing, and I'm going to tuck this little 1/2 inch tab under, and then I'm folding on the 3rd score line. So 1, 2, 3, but I can press this flat and use our score lines to square up this box. So by making this completely flat and folding on that 3rd score line, this will go right where we want it to go so that it'll now square itself up. So cool. Now what we can do is go ahead and glue the sides. I'm just going to start with the tabs here and use my liquid glue for this. It'll give me a little bit of wiggle room so we can get this squared up. Glue on this side. All right, so I just did at the ends of the 2 tabs, one on the front, one on the back, and then glue on these tabs. So put the side tabs in first, the bottom tab up, then the top tab down. And then I can just kind of square this off and put my finger on the inside to press it down into place. Then we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. All right, there is our little K-Cup Caddy. Now we'll go ahead and put in our tea K-Cups. How cute is that? I'm gonna tie some ribbon around it, and this is the Tea Room Ribbon Combo Pack. You get 2 rolls of 5 yards each. This is the very vanilla, and there's also a Coastal Cabana. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tie a ribbon around the front of this box. All right, and then to get our little bow to stay put, I'm just gonna grab a mini glue dot and pop that underneath the ribbon knot. Now it's a little bit bigger than the ribbon knot, so I'm just gonna take my fingernails and kind of tuck it under, but that'll keep our ribbon from sliding out of place. And there we go, our double K-Cup Caddy. I love this. It would be so sweet to give to someone as a little thank you gift. And it's really easy to make. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video. If you're interested in purchasing any of the Stampin' Up! Products I used today, they'll be linked in the description. And I'll also include a link to my detailed blog post with all project details, measurements, and a picture of the template. I'd love to have you come visit me at thepaperpixie.com, where I post projects every weekday to inspire you. I have options to subscribe to both my monthly newsletter as well as my daily blog updates, and I'd love to welcome you as a new subscriber. You can shop with me anytime at thepaperpixie.com/shop. And if you're interested in earning a discount on your Stampin' Up! Purchases, I'd love to have you join my team of Paper Pixies. And you can purchase the starter kit at thepaperpixie.com/join. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye.